Hello and welcome to my review of Remus Ventanus, otherwise known as Remus Ventanus, the saviour of Calth for Horus Heresy from Forge World. He will cost you £32 and he's a noble Space Marine commander who led the counterattack against the Word Bearers on Calth. He's a character and HQ choice for the 13th Legion, the Ultramarines. He's armed with a Legion Standard and Power Sword with highly stylised armour and equipment, and we'll have a look at that in a moment. He comes with two head options, the helmetless head and what I've picked there, which is the helmeted head. I think I do have his actual head right here, so we'll have a look at that in a moment. But firstly, let's look at the detail of this miniature. It's £32. It does set him apart from most of the other like Praetors and things that you're kind of used to. I wouldn't really classify him as a Praetor. He's his own like unique named character. Uriel Ventris absolutely worships this guy. I think they even went on a mission to get his armor when he passed away and things. Yeah, I know, spoiler, this Space Marine doesn't make it, but still I think he's really cool. I do love the Roman aesthetic that Ultramarines and Ultramar kind of bring to the hobby and to the miniatures. You've got everything from the gladius to the plume on the helmet to the even the standard as well. Is very reminiscent of sort of Roman times. You've got a bolt pistol, which isn't reminiscent of the Roman Empire, and you've got a melter charge that's even embossed with the Omega sort of symbol. The U for Ultramarines and Ultramar. You've got some frag and crag grenades there. The armour's very bespoke. The armour looks similar to Maximus armour, I think Mark IV, rather than like iron armour and things. It's got the spikes on there on the greaves and the shoulder pauldron, and then it's a lovely symbol on the shoulder pauldron there. He was all right to put together. The issues you'll have is with the standard, getting in and removing the flash at the Aquila and the in between, like the hoops, and just in between that standard. But everything else is fine. You won't really have any issues. Maybe if there's like some slippage between the spikes. Power plant is fine. It's got this extra like tannoy sensor speaker system thing possibly there as well. You can notice some spots of green stuff where I've gone and just cleaned things up a little bit. So that is Remus Ventanus. Really nice looking miniature. Let's have a look at this spare head, which is just here on the camera. So this is the other head you can go for. Quite stern looking, very Ultramarines, I guess. But a fair amount of detail on there. It's pretty cool. So that's going in my bits box probably. Let me go through some size comparisons then. So I've got a normal Ultramarines Praetor. Unfortunately, I don't have the man himself, Rabute Gilliman, but I do have a couple of Praetors. This Praetor is a little bit shorter, and that's mainly because of the pose. That, you know, Ventanus is you know, striding on this big old tactical cliff face there, but the Praetor does have quite a tall banner and this awesome looking Volkite pistol and power sword gladius thing, and this hanging sheath with a crack grenade there. Lovely cloak, something that Ventanus isn't equipped with, but then that means that you wouldn't be able to see his bolt pistol and melter charge as well. So there you go. Size wise, they're on the same size base, the similar height, you know, if Ventanus was in a slightly shorter pose. And then you've got the Praetor in the Terminator armour there, the Cataphracti Terminator armour. Looks lovely, very chunky. Of course, it's Terminator, so on the 40mm base, it's got this chunky axe that you know, it's reminded me that I need to bend it a little bit. It's got this combi weapon, but yeah, as you can see, if you've got some Ultramarines miniatures, you know, Ventanus is going to fit right on in there very well with them. Other size comparison I'd just like to make is with the minis that I always do, and that is with the Primaris Standard Space Marine and Slime Arbo. So Standard Space Marine, similar sort of height, very similar in size and proportions. I mean, they should be, but there you go. Then a Slime Arbo, they're a bit shorter, and then a Primaris, yeah, heads and shoulders above, as you'd expect. These are the new kids on the block, the newer, bigger, stronger Space Marines. So there you go, that's where he stands next to some 40k miniatures. And the final part of my review video will be just going through all of his rules. Now, unfortunately, Forge World don't have his rules on their web store, but you can find them in book 5 of the Horus Heresy books. He only has the Horus Heresy rules, but I'd say there's no real reason why you couldn't proxy him in 40k to be like a Ultramarine standard bearer. That would be pretty cool. But in Horus Heresy, he will cost you 155 points. He's an HQ choice, so don't let the fact that he's, you know, holding a banner there detach that, you know, from him being a you know, unique character, an HQ unit. So his stat line reads as follows. Bear in mind this is 40k by 7th edition rules. So his weapon skill is 5, ballistic skill is 5, strength is 4, toughness 4, 3 wounds, initiative 5, 3 attacks, leadership 10, and a save of 3+. Not too bad, really. His war gear, he has an iron halo, a power sword, bolt pistol, melter bombs, a nuncio vox, frag and crack grenades, Legion standard, and power armor. Special rules: Legiones, Astartes, Ultramarines, Master of the Legion, Independent Character, Warlord, Adamantium Will, and Cunning Strategist. Cunning Strategist. Whilst Remus Ventanus is alive, the opposing player has a -1 modifier to all reserve rolls, and the owning player may choose to re-roll any reserve rolls made, whether failed or successful. Warlord. Resolute Planning. Both Captain Remus and units with the Legiones Astartes Ultramarine special rule in an army with Remus Ventanus as its Warlord have the Stubborn special rule, while they have at least one model within 3 inches of an objective. There you go. So that's it. You know, he's got his 3 attacks, he's got his power sword. The main reason you're going to get him is to re-roll those failed saves, and also giving him the Stubborn special rule. He's a nice looking mini and a nice looking bearer, even if you don't have a Horus Heresy force, or you want to use him in 40k. It'd be quite cool, possibly even to go with Uriel Ventress as well. That would be interesting. What do you guys think of Remus Ventanus? Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. As always, it'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.